The idea here is we are going to be doing a series of how to learn with AI assistance. So the stream and the series is not going to be about how to learn about AI. It's not going to be learning about like how to make AI or debug AI or that stuff. It's purely from the user end on how do we exploit AI to learn new things. And it's going to basically be whatever things take my fancy, but we're going to start off with something familiar because it's kind of relevant to the platform. We're going to set up Twitch in its general sort of follow through. So we've explained the purpose of the stream and introduced the concept of AI for assistance. So again, we're not going to try trick it. We're not going to try prove, oh, it's really good at this, it's really bad at this. We're just going to try maximize it as a tool for us. The first thing it says is we've got to set up a few scenes. So let's go through the scenes. We've got to get a starting soon. And we got to get a live scene up here. And we got to get, the live scene's kind of what I'm already on at the moment, I think. But I needed something to set up for the, what am I looking for the stream to actually go live, right? Given the brief of what the stream is about and the following text describing me, the streamer, I reckon we can use my bio outline in markdown format the following: an overall aesthetic, suggestions for what the background should be, a color palette in hex code, and top font suggestions. Right, let's see what that gives us. Because so that's just from our website. That gives us a baseline here to work with. Overall aesthetic, blend of technology, gaming, and creativity, use of vibrant colors, bold shapes, retro future, cyberpunk inspired. That fits. Background suggestions, abstract technology inspired patterns, a virtual environmental cityscape, cyberpunk vibe, college of gaming, an animated generative piece or visualizer that responds to stream activity. I like the last suggestion, the visualizer. Primary is bright pink, secondary is dark turquoise mixed with gold, magenta, and a background of dark gray. I like Montserrat alternatives. But first, before we dive in that deep, let's get some static images on the go. Let's get Midjourney. Midjourney, everyone knows. Imagine starting soon, Twitch screen, background, cyber, let's copy from the brief. And that needs to be aspect ratio 16:9. I'm thinking the bottom right screen here. Well, this is it. If we start with basic images, we can riff and design off there. Stream ending screen, I'm thinking top right, and this one I'm thinking top left. I could scale this up in Photoshop, but I'm not going to. I'm going to just grab that and crop to that. Crop from selection. So obviously the text is bogus, and we just need to fix this bit of text here. So that should be relatively easy to fix with a different kind of AI, an older form of AI, which is the image fill stuff. Though, oh damn, well done Adobe. Content aware fill? I'll take it. I will 100% take that. I'm using Photoshop on the web at the moment. I'll just call it AI Classroom for now. And this is the Be Right Back. Copy image. Boom. And this is the stream end. Copy image. Boom. Let's look at the Be Right Back first. Be Right Back. So here's one of the problems with the design. Rewrite the phrase "be right back" on 2 lines of equal length without breaking a word. This, I was just actually watching a paper about this earlier. GPT, you can ask it, does that satisfy the requirements? But give me 10 examples. Quick interlude, brief recess, small hiatus, short respite, momentary pause, tiny break, swift timeout, little breather, speedy rest. Pause for a moment. I like pause for a moment. Quick interlude. Quick interlude appeals to me. And I'm going to use the color that was suggested to me in our color palette. What we were actually looking for was this primary color and then these accent colors. Check it out. Pretty cool. Let's see what ChatGPT suggested we need to add to these scenes. The Be Right Back screen, it suggested use it AI-generated backgrounds, visuals, animations, add background music to both of those. So we do need to get music into both of those, which I'll ask it for some help on that actually in a sec. The live scene, use AI assistants to create custom overlay or frame, set up a webcam source, add. So that live scene is basically going to be what we're currently using, but tweaked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to go grab all of those and dump them here. So this is the live scene. Webcam source if using. I am using a webcam source. Woohoo! Add game or desktop capture source. We'll leave it as the browser source for now that we're using. So we need to use AI assistant to customize a frame or overlay. Let's see. Now if we look at these, what are the kind of things here? Twitch overlay, webcam borders, webcam overlay templates, overlay transparent. So webcam is the phrase. Twitch webcam overlay. Do you know, it's generated some that I'm actually really happy with conceptually. We just have to figure out if they work for us. I'm thinking this bottom right one has promise. I think we could build something with this, especially if we're gonna just have it as a standalone camera frame. Remove background. Damn, that's pretty usable already. We're gonna duplicate. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna download that. Can we get that as a PNG, please? We're gonna go webcam. Boom. We shove the Logicam in between the two of them. NVIDIA background removal. Boom. Hey. That's not half bad. Let's go with performance. It's a bit janky. Should we go with quality? We'll go with quality for now. We'll go with quality. Close. Transition. Whoop-a! That's already an upgrade. That's already an upgrade. So now we're going to throw a background in. And then we need like a little pretty slick, huh? So run through the scenes quick. We have going into live. Then we got and then we got a stream end, which needs some work and stuff, but things are looking good. Let's go back to our live. Oh, let's go through here. What's it? Stream labels, such as username, blah, blah. So we've done the webcam frame, chat or recent. We'll get to widgets. I want to do a whole thing on widgets and stuff because I want to get basically code up its own chat bot or its own like Twitch bot. So we'll do that. But we need a chat or recent events widget. So let's again look for the language to describe these. Twitch overlay, chat or recent events widgets. What do people call these? A lot of inspiration here. And this is a place where like I could vibe off if I was then wanting to go in and do the work. Oh, I like this particular bit. This bit here and this bit here in potential could be used. Realistically, I don't think we're gonna get a lot of mileage from that. I'm gonna tell it to write some HTML and CSS styling for a Twitch widget that plays text string. In it should be styled in a retrofuturist or cyber way using the following colors. Print out only the HTML with embedded CSS. Let's get it to make that, and then I'm going to get it to use the. Do I want it to use the background? No, I don't want it to use the background because I want it to have all the pops and blips above all the things, because the HTML browser source is going to be on top. Now, if I don't know any, oh God, let's see. We don't like that at all, right? But again, it doesn't have to be blindly following our instructions. I'm gonna also give it the Montserrat font prompt. Text should be legible and use the following color scheme. Should work for us. So one of the top tips, by the way, when it's getting longer like this, is you ask it to only print the changes to the document. The good news is that like ChatGPT 3.5 is significantly faster, and for simpler tasks, I like to use it. For the more vague, ambiguous stuff, I always use GPT-4 just because GPT-4, it just does better with vague, to be honest. Let's see what it spit out. Ooh, we could manually tune this, and I know enough CSS that I can kind of figure it out. But let's try work with ChatGPT here. Let's be specific here. Let's change Twitch widget to have a dark gray background with bright pink text. The frame should be angular, not rounded. Use the accent colors. Periodic animation, which only plays once every 6 seconds. Is brief and subtle. Boom! Let's see what we get out of that. And if it's quicker to do it by hand, we will do it by hand, is the way. So yeah, I code a lot with not only GPT, but Llama and some other models as well. ChatGPT is just kind of the most convenient and consistent to use on stream. That doesn't put any load on my personal computer as well. But it is a skill set, which is kind of the inspiration behind this. But also because like I really like the idea of using AI to learn, and I want to kind of get people in that mindset, which is kind of where we're going. And a lot of the stuff we're going to dive into is not going to be computer science related. We're just doing this stuff because we're using AI to set up the stream, because I needed to set up the stream to do the bits and the bobs. Let's see what that gives us. Better. Much better. Oh. I like that little pop. I don't like the drop shadow. Can you write a CSS animation for Twitch widget that rotates the box shadow? Also remove the scale up animation only print code that has changed in a code block, please. There we go. This should be a bit of a speed up. It can do quite complicated code. My favorite example is, so because you know me from Dreams, I wrote the Dreams Recommender. When me and Alex first dived into that, our first sort of experimentation with SVD and T-SNE took us the better part of a month. No, not the better part of a month. It took us a good chunk of time. I was basically able to do the same amount of work that we did in about 2 and a bit weeks, maybe 3 weeks, in an evening with ChatGPT. In a single evening. That was terrifying because Alex codes at the speed of light. So the fact that I could be faster. I mean, I also had the benefit of hindsight. So obviously when you code a thing again, it's always faster. So it's not a totally fair comparison. But yeah, you can code ridiculously fast. So we need to delete that. And this is what I'm talking about, being an intelligent consumer of ChatGPT. Let's see what that spits out for us. Oh, I like that. That's a lot more. So that's just making it so it's transparent. Now I'm going to just say here, little OBS trick for you. Replace the text, welcome to my Twitch channel, with the text in the URL after the @ symbol. You do need to use JavaScript. This is the way of things. All right, so let's do this. This goes here. So it did abbreviate the CSS styles go here bit, which we like. So now we need to get that into browser source. Stream massage. Let us ask AI for help. How can you use CSS content to set the contents of Twitch text? It's all good. Feel like that's all good. It is readable. Fantastic. Let's first try to solve this music problem, because, you know, it's kind of dead in the background. Let us see what the almighty ChatGPT suggests. YouTube audio library. You can't use that on a Twitch live stream. You can use it on YouTube, but not on Twitch. I don't believe. There are some I think you can, but I think some are under Twitch soundtrack. You can't necessarily use those all on YouTube. Pretzel Rocks you can use on everything, and they've even given me a link for it. Pretzel Rocks, sign up for free. What is their pricing model? 10 curated stations, limited Twitch soundtracks. What are the other options? Harry's Stream Beats. We would have to, embed the playlist, shuffle and loop. So it might just be that we grab this. We already have large language models running locally, and I can't imagine that people will tolerate their AI assistant being compromised in that way. Like, Google had to be very successful before they added ads. TikTok ran for years before they added it, you know, especially if you include the early days of Musical.ly and stuff. And YouTube ran for a very long time before adding ads. And given that, I don't think we'll see ads in large language models that soon. Let's see how this bit of code does. We're going to say music.html. The video should autoplay. If it's on the secondary screen, if I'm not in studio mode, it should be... This is some AI music for you. Not terrible. It's not amazing either. Here's the issue. That just starts playing up as soon as possible. Even if you hide it, I mean, it's a bob, don't get me wrong. It is a bob. Page permission, read access to OBS status information. We're gonna ditch that method. I'm curious now. Actually, no. Yeah, let's ask ChatGPT about itself. GPT was trained on 45 terabytes of data. And to be honest, that's probably with a bunch of embeddings and other stuff going on. But hey, it's kind of bonkers. The other way of thinking about this, though, is text is an extremely condensed form of data. To give you an idea, your eyeballs, a single eyeball, has more bandwidth than the entire rest of your body from the neck down. A single eyeball has more bandwidth than the entire rest of your body from the neck down. So the amount of bandwidth your brain is processing moment to moment is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, it does a lot of filtering and stuff, much like neural networks do, to, you know, mean that your conscious brain doesn't actually need to process nearly, probably even less than 1% of it. That's why all sorts of lazy optimizations and optical illusions and things work for us, and we all have all kinds of subsystems. But having said that, we do process a lot of data in our lifetime. So it's not totally fair to think about that. Right. So let's see. We are going to ask it to write an HTML file for use in OBS which shows Twitch chat, including the better Twitch TV emotes, including the better Twitch TV emotes. Let's see what it does with that. How it's going to get chat. We may have to give it more assistance with how it's going to get it. Add chat messages here. TMI.js is correct. I don't know if it's still workable. I've not looked at the Twitch API in years. I've not looked at it in a very, very long time. So first things first, let's just check if that address is still correct. It is not. TMI min.js. Boom. So it is still getting IRC style messages. In which case, tags display name. That's interesting. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Damn it. Transition. Bam. Now chat should be appearing there. Oh, we have been building this whole stream, by the way, with the help of AI. So the next thing we need to do is we need to solve this emote problem. That's all good to know. That's great to know. So that gets us the user. That gets us the global emotes. Fan-bloody-tastic. Doesn't include Twitch's emotes. Let's go back, look at this code. Rewrite the JavaScript to look at these APIs for BTV. Then get the Twitch emote list. Then get the Twitch, then the message code should be updated to look at the emotes tags and auto replace with Twitch emotes. After that, a text scan for the BTTV emotes and replacement with image tags. We'll get all this updated code, and then we will tell it about the. So first things first, let's grab that. Hold on. So the question is, because we had a test example here, the Bible thump example, which we copied out here. Emote. It called itself emote 86. That can't be right. God damn, it is. That's the problem, and that's the fix. This code is wrong. The emotes are passed in this format. That is the ID. Fix this code. Sorry, I don't know JavaScript well enough to know what it is high on right now. Let us see if we can run some of this code. What we're going to do is we're going to say console.log emote ID start. That means that this code, in theory, should work. I'm shocked. Shocked and amazed, I tell you. Well, folks, we're running slightly longer than I planned. I planned to do 9 to 11, but we have successfully gone from a single screen with just the webcam on and a text string to having all the bits really set up that we need set up with ChatGPT's help to go back to premise, shall we say, that ChatGPT gave us. That was a relaunch, gave me the schedule and everything, and even gave me the tweet I posted out. Here we go. So we followed those bits there. We haven't done the optional music. We do want a visualizer interaction thing, but we will figure that out in a future stream where I want to actually do like a full Twitch thing, a botty thing or whatever. We'll figure that out. Might take a break from doing it Twitch learning, might do some other learning, we'll see. But yes, we got all the scenes it recommended. We got all the different visuals and everything. Channel customizations. We haven't explored the Twitch extensions. We should. Finalizing testing. We need notification widgets right in Markdown format for previous examples. Right, let's see what it says. Oh yes, and it gave us the whole aesthetic, which, you know, fits, strongly fits. Gave us our color palette. We should probably save these off into a document or whatever so we can reference them. So we know things like Monserrato and everything. We'll figure that out. Choose a widget platform. Stream Elements or Streamlabs. Sign up and create your... Design your notification triggers. Say, what is, as a teaser, what is involved in making our own notification system from Twitch API? Write out a stream plan for using AI to help write our own notification hooks into Twitch API using local HTML files in OBS. As per previous examples, write in Markdown format. Let's see what it does. stream plan, building custom notifications systems with Twitch API. So this could be a future stream. Yeah, setting up the dev environment, writing a notification system, connecting to the Twitch API, fetching stream events. That may be the next stream if people are interested in that. Well, with that, folks, I think we can wrap it up. It's been good to be back on the road. Let me just add some stuff to the closeout. There we go. Take care, everyone. Ta-ta.